G'day everyone, my name is Jack Conan, and not that long ago myself and a mate of mine, Louis Hughes, we completed the Run Larapinta 4-day stage run up in Alice Springs. Incredible event. It was organised by Rapid Ascent, so we were first introduced to Rapid Ascent back in 2023 when we did their Surf Coast Century, and loved that event. So then we've always had this one on our radar, but yeah, being 4-day stage race in Alice, sells out really quick. Logistically, it's a bit going on, and it's pretty expensive. So it is expensive, but it's expensive because you get a lot of stuff. So Rapid Ascent did an awesome job. Bus transfers to and from start lines, airport transfers. There was even dinners included. So this year we decided to pull the trigger and made our way to Alice and completed the Run Larapinta 4-day stage race. So one stage was an afternoon run, the other 3 were in the mornings, and all on the Larapinta Trail, and it's just amazing. So roll the tape. What's going on, mate?
Can't get on.
Hey. So someone gave me this great idea to lay out all your stuff for each individual day, and it worked really, really good because once you get home, you just can't be bothered doing much else apart from relaxing and recovering. So laying everything out for each day was a game changer. Here we are, day 1, start of the first stage. So tonight is all about those sunsets and exploring these cool local trails. So we started off at the old telegraph station, and we got 19 Ks of beautiful single tracks all the way back into Alice Springs. So tonight's a bit of an introduction run, get some dirt on the shoes and have a bit of an idea of what we've got in store for the next 3 days. Alrighty, let's go. Excellent. Thank you. So here we are, start of day 2 at Simpsons Gap. This was arguably probably one of the best start lines that we had for the whole trip. Big day coming up. So today's stage, day 2, is the biggest one out of all 4. So we're starting at Simpsons Gap and we're working our way to Stanley Chasm. So you can see in the elevation profile, it's fairly sort of undulating and then one really sort of big climb at the end. Day 2, everyone was feeling good, vibes were high, legs were fresh after yesterday. But today was our biggest, longest day, definitely the most technical. 42 Ks today and the most elevation as well. But man, with those technical trails, lots of fun. Alrighty, let's go. Oh, I got reception.
26.
All right, here we go. Into it. Stage 3. What a beautiful morning it was. It was freezing cold. Legs were heavy. Legs were a bit sore. But this was such a fun stage. We had a pretty cruisy start, about 14 Ks into the aid station. From there, we loaded up 3 litres of water up to the summit. Big climb. Beautiful ridgeline running, and then a massive bomb descent down the Stanley Chasm. 33 Ks in total, but man, she was a fun day. Let's go. go. Stage 4, last day. Holy, can't believe we're here. So as you can see, it starts out fairly undulating, but really nice runnable terrain. We've got a massive climb here. And then we actually come out to Counts Point, probably one of the best lookouts on trail. Beautiful ridgetop running, big bomb down descent. And then from here, super undulating, just really nice running. We finished off at the Elliot Creek Big Hole, and wow, what a finish line. What a great way to spend a couple of days. Well, that's a wrap. Larapinta 2025 is officially done. What an epic adventure. It was bloody incredible. The trails and the scenery were just next level. The camera really doesn't do it any justice at all. What made it so special though was the social side of meeting all these different people. it was just amazing. We had just so much fun just running with different people each day, and then you'd catch up with them for the barbecue dinner. And then especially on the last night, you know, bringing it all together and having a few beers, it was just great. I'd highly recommend this to anybody who wants to do it. If you were going to do it though, I'd train hard, train on technical terrain with lots of rocks. We sort of underestimated how rocky it was going to be, and also train with 3 litres of water because it gets bloody heavy over time. And if you are going to do it, like, put yourself out there, you know, go to the social events because that's where all the great stuff happens and that's where all the memories are made. So that's a wrap. Hope you liked the video. Big shout out to my mate Louis. It was so good to just do it with somebody and share this whole experience with. Yeah, see you out there.